Welcome, coaster spotters, to Six Flags Great Adventure. It is May 21st, and we're going to do a little bit of an update. We have lots of operational updates to talk about. Some rides have reopened, some changes to rides, and the biggest thing is masks are no longer required outside or on rides, but indoor rides, restaurants, places like the arcade, they still are required, so keep that in mind. We will I guess that's all you really need to know about the mask thing. I should mention that if you still want to wear your mask on rides or outside, you are fully allowed to. All right, so we can see that we have another thing to update with. The Roadrunner Express track has been primed to be repainted, which is great to see. I only mention this because parents constantly comment on my Jersey Devil coaster updates that they're disappointed that the coaster for their kids is no longer there. So there you go. I can only think of one reason why they would be repainting it to, eventually reinstall it. And then you can see another kiddie ride right back there. They're all back there. Everything that was removed, nothing was scrapped. It was all just put in storage. So hopefully we see those put into a new area for next year. As we soar over the park, another thing to talk about is reservations are no longer required. They are required for the final 2 days of power hours and the safari and the dino experience, which we will talk about when we get over to the other side of the park, of course. And also, they are asking you to still try to maintain those 3 feet of social distancing, but I'll tell you what, this entire year since they reopened back in April, that has not been a thing no matter what. So if you're expecting to have any social distancing, it's just not going to happen. They're not enforcing it, and nobody is doing it. So, but as you can see, it's an absolutely fantastic day, and it is not too busy, which is absolutely fantastic. So, early weekdays in the season are very, very nice. Alright, as you can see, something is open, so let's go take a look at that right away. Nice to see that the Log Flume is open for the first time since late October 2019. So, I'm going to go take a ride on it because it's a classic arrow and I love it. It's going to have repainted the sign, so that looks fantastic. There we go, you can see them coming around. During this off-season, they replaced, the last 2 off-seasons, they replaced the top of the first lift hill and most of the boards on the turntable. There we go. There's that brand new turntable. And there we go. Well, it's fantastic to get back on that classic era development Log Flume. And I think the only proper thing to do right now, even though I rode it last night at Power Hours, is to go ride that classic era development mine train. Yeah, let's go do that. So that was a fantastic mine train ride as usual, with the jankiness and the ejector airtime on that final hill. I love it. So we thought earlier this year that there was a chance that the safari would open to both the off-road adventure and traffic, drive-through traffic. That does not seem to be the way, because what's coming is the Dino Expedition You can see that they changed the Safari store into a dinosaur store for the time being, and that's going to run from May 28th to September 7th, and we will have a video, a walkthrough of the entire attraction shortly after it debuts. So, subscribe, hit that notification bell for more updates here at Great Adventure and all throughout the United States and the world, really, on roller coasters and attractions. So as you can see, some of the dinosaurs are already in place, and it's going to operate in a very hybrid situation. So the Safari typically operates until like 4 p.m., I believe, or something like that. Don't quote me on that. Check the website for all the details. But as soon as, when the Safari is open for drive-through traffic, you'll be able to pay $5 for the option to take a little detour and go buy all these dinosaurs in your car. Now, once the Wild Safari closes for the day, there'll be walk-through traffic to see the dinosaurs up and close in person, which I'm assuming is kind of probably what you want to do. So some other things as far as operation goes, it is still a completely cashless park, so if you have cash, you can convert it into basically a credit card, gift card, or you need to have a card for all transactions. Oddly enough, this is no longer Kingdom Traders, it's now called East Coasters. So I guess they're planning on just having a lot of coaster merchandise here, which is probably a great idea. So over here at Kingda Ka, we have a big operational change, something that's very just been needed for the 8 years since Zumanjaro was built. So Zumanjaro's opening was delayed pretty significantly. I don't believe it opened until July, because when the state of New Jersey came to certify it, they said that no, those can't run together, because they were concerned that flying objects from Kingda Ka could hit riders on Zumanjaro. And basically what they had to do is link the two computers together, so any time that Zumanjaro was on its drop tower, the roofs at the station were open. It was acting like Kingda Ka had a block zone occupied, where it would launch. And a block zone is basically, there are different zones on a roller coaster circuit, and two trains can occupy one block zone. So if you want a better description, go check out the Problematic Coaster series that El Toro Ryan does. So now, they've done some modifications to Zumanjaro's cars, which we'll show you, that's apparently allowed the two rides to run together. Alright, enough watching that. I want that ride. I want that duel. So here's the difference. Basically, the roofs are bigger. That's it. The roof over the car is just bigger. There it is. This new floor. It took like 6 or 7 rides, but I finally got the perfect duel. Oh my God, it started launching as we were going up, and then it fell perfectly with us in free fall. It was incredible. I can't wait to do it again. It was incredible. You have to ride it until you get that perfect ride. And then there you can see, that's a better look at those roofs. Basically, they're just like a little bit longer. They just come out a little bit more, that's it. I can't believe that's all that needed to be changed for this thing to run together. So it's a few hours later. I'm glad I rode when I did, because now it's got a healthy long line, because yeah, it's warm today. It's a very nice day. Not too hot, not too cold. Got some Best of the West. Let's take a look at it. And we can see that fantastic statue again, because Best of the West has also reopened. I assume with the Log Flume. So great to see. Get some amazing. Let's see. Do we still have everything? Yep. Still have the pulled pork sandwich, which I highly recommend, and bacon wrapped kebabs are now available here. Very nice. Easily my favorite place to eat anywhere in Six Flags Great Adventure is this terraced back of Best in the West. Highly suggest it. You get to see some wildlife, you get to see the Log Flume going by the entire time. So, as I said, wildlife, always turtles. I've never seen this many though. And look at that big guy right there. They are happy for everyone to be back. I actually decided to do Best in the West while we're over here, and I got the chicken kebabs on the mobile order, which they're really not set up for mobile order. They have the mobile order tablet, but there's nowhere to pick it up. I just had to kind of go through up the exit, and it seemed like I was one of the first ones to come up. Yeah, I think they need some signature, but they do have mobile ordering here. It's just a little wonky. Just go up the exit, apparently, and talk to the people. And they're more than happy to take care of you and everything. So, but and then like it said on the app that you were gonna get chips, but then you're like you can get sides. And I'm like, okay. So I got cornbread, and potato salad. So, and then the peanut butter cake, I highly suggest you try that. So, and then I didn't want soda, so there we go. Remember, back to this amazing view. It seems one of the logs got jammed, and it's now smoking a little bit. Well, that's crazy. Talk about a log jammer. So, things happen, and, people are stuck in places where they can easily evac. So they got the fire truck and all the security and EMS and everybody for this. This is kind of a bigger deal than the roller coaster stuck on the lift hill thing. The mine train's all messed up, so I guess when it rains, it pours. Yeah, they got like all the managers possible, security, everything for this. All right, let's take a view from above. So I dumped the Skyride idea because if you can see, they're not running that many cars. But they've evac'd the people right before the station. They'll probably do the rest of the people. So a little bit more exciting than a normal breakdown, but still not that big of a deal. So we're gonna go check on the Devil to see if we can catch on some more test runs. But that's about it as far as updates go. Yeah, it's summer season's beginning, and people are coming back, and we're returning to normal. So I'm embracing going back to being normal again. It's been a long time, and I think we're all exhausted from everything that's taken place in the last year or so. So let's us not talk about it anymore. And we'll be back for a vlog whenever, probably when Jersey Devil opens, will be our next vlog. So that should be pretty exciting for opening day of Jersey Devil Coaster, unless something else really cool happens between now and then. All right, this has been Alex for the Coaster Spot. Like, comment, and subscribe, and be sure to hit that notification bell so you get up-to-date video notifications when they come out, which is now twice a day, once in the morning, once in the evening.